Hey, what's up everybody? Marlon Ladd here. All right, so I am trying to get this film, this Tulsa Massacre film done. All right, there's been a lot of talk about it. There are people doing documentaries. Westbrook's doing a documentary. LeBron James is doing a documentary. I am trying to do a narrative feature film on a large scale because I feel like that's what we need. That movie needs to get to the masses. Documentaries don't always get to the masses, okay? So we need everybody in the world to know about this story. What I want to talk about today is Martin Luther King Jr. and the suicide letter that he was sent by none other than FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover, okay? So if you don't know anything about this story, back in the day, J. Edgar Hoover, who was the director of the FBI, he was very corrupt, he's very criminal, and he's very racist, okay? There's a building named after him. The FBI building is named after him. He had illegal surveillance on Malcolm X, on Martin Luther King Jr., on their wives, and anybody else that he deemed a threat to the United States. Now, why would Martin Luther King Jr. or Malcolm X be a threat to the United States? Because they are speaking up for Black people's rights? So listen, this letter had been classified and sealed for a very long time. Even after the letter was released, it was redacted. And what that means is that there is black ink that covers important things that they don't want the public to see. Now, why wouldn't they want the public to see that? Well, anyway, it's been redacted. And in this letter, J. Edgar Hoover called Martin Luther King the biggest threat to the United States amongst a ton of other things. He threatened to release information about Martin Luther King if he didn't commit suicide. And essentially, what he said to Martin Luther King Jr. in this letter was, you know what to do, okay? Now, you've probably never ever heard about this suicide letter or some other things that our government did illegally to Black citizens, and especially Black citizens like a hero and Martin Luther King Jr. But this is why films like the Tulsa Massacre need to be told. Who's gonna tell them? We have to tell them. They will not. We will have to tell our own story. So if you want to see real history, you want to see this done, you want the world to know about the things that have happened here in the United States, donate to this GoFundMe. We can do this. I've already done a short film about it. I want to do a feature, and I want it to go across the world. The only way we can do that is with your help. So anything that you can donate, we will appreciate. If you can donate $5 today, $2 next month, $1, it doesn't matter. Donate something. This has to be a movement. We can do this. Let's go. So, till next time, I am Marlon Ladd.